Greetings, my tacticians! The Alola online competitions continue with Pokemon Sun and Moon's second online competition, known as the Alola Friendly Competition. So the Alola Friendly Competition features rules similar to the Battle for Alola Cup, but with two major differences. The first, unlike the Battle for Alola, Alola Friendly restricts all mythical and legendary Pokemon from entering. This means no Ultra Beasts, no Tapu Deities, no Magikarna, and no Lunala or Solgaleo. The second, also unlike the Battle for Alola, the Alola Friendly Cup allows the use of items, with the exceptions being no Mega Stones and no duplicate items allowed. Matches will be using singles format, consisting of teams of up to 6 Pokemon, with 3 being picked to go in. So what this means is that, now that items are allowed, more diverse teams and combinations of Pokemon with items can be used for this cup. Thus, in enters Impy with his first team strategy, the Balanced lineup. This team comprises a Pokemon that gives the trainer a balanced mix of Pokemon, capable of dealing with most any threat from the tankiest Pokemon to teams that make use of Trick Room. Now, for our first contender, we have an Eviolite Pokemon. A toss-up for probably one of the most powerful Eviolite Pokemon ever to grace the Pokemon world, Porygon 2 or Type Null. I'm putting up these two because while Porygon 2 is a very powerful Eviolite Pokemon, Type Null stats allow it to not only outspeed the Porygon 2 in a Trick Room, but also set up for tanky sweeps using Sword Dance and Pursuit as a priority move. However, Porygon 2 has a stronger special attack than Type Null's physical attack, so it's all down to the player if they want to bring in one or the other for this match. Our next candidate features probably one of the best baton passes in the game now, Evie! The plan for Evie players is simple: give it EVMZ, hope they don't have a priority move or taunt, hope your speed is higher, hope you endure the first attack, and get that +2 in all stages off to your strongest Pokemon waiting in the wing. Speaking of wings, once again we bring on Talonflame for the Tailwind setup. Talonflame's loss when it comes to its ability Gale Wings means it can't priority Brave Bird everything it sees. However, a Tailwind setup using the Gale Wings can often be all you need to outspeed your opponent. Simply give Talonflame a barrier or even Focus Sash to ensure it survives that first hit, and you'll be good to go to dish out some heavy damage. Fourth on the list we have Garchomp and Life Orb. Garchomp is overall one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game with amazing stats, a dangerous ability if you rely on physical attacks, and a dangerous set of moves for its typing. Garchomp's power is not to be underestimated. With the increased damage from Life Orb, Garchomp will easily outmuscle any opponent that stands in its way. Fifth on the list is a tanky Pokemon, and we are once again looking at another dangerous and tanky Pokemon from Alola, Wishy Washy. While Wishy Washy doesn't gain an increase to its speed or health, its 4 other stats get supercharged, meaning you can easily turn this little fish into the most powerful pseudo-legendary Pokemon in existence. Combining its Aqua Ring move with leftovers, a Wiki Berry or other 50% HP increasing berry, and a Protect, and Wishy Washy will be able to outlast any Pokemon that isn't rocking an electric or a grass type move. Finally, a Pokemon that will shut out any Trick Room Pokemon, I'm going to suggest bringing in Vikavolt for this team. Vikavolt is a very slow Pokemon, but what it lacks in speed, it easily compensates in a supremely powerful special attack. With its decent defensive stats, Vikavolt can endure an attack or two before returning with a powerful burst of damage that will send even Tapus packing if they were allowed in. Strap a pair of choice specs on it, and it will easily one-hit KO most Pokemon that aren't protected by Sturdy, a Focus Sash, or even powerful defensive stats. So there you have it, a well-balanced roster of Pokemon that will offer you great damage, durability, and coverage for most threats opponents may bring in. Using this lineup as a base, you can create a team that will have an answer to any threat that comes your way. Now, just to keep in mind, you do have some weaknesses, most notably the Ice type weakness, especially if you're going to be rocking Garchomp. And as stated before, if you're going to be using Wishy Washy, you have to be careful about electric and grass type attacks. However, barring those threats, you should be able to answer almost any threat that comes your way using this lineup. I hope this lineup gives you an idea for your own team. And if you have an idea you'd like me to create a strategy for, post it down below. What kind of Pokemon would you replace with the ones I listed? By all means, tell me in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned, my tacticians, for more team lineups.